Congressman, you're joining us on the phone, and let me start with all of this that's going on with Todd Akin. Is it, as he claims, a distraction? Here's what the Republicans are saying. Democrats are trying to paint everyone in the Republican Party with a broad brush and use this one person as an example because it's good for the Democrats. What do you say is going on here?
No, I think it's at the party, and you look at their platform on the issue of women, on the issue of choice, it's consistent. And Akin is merely saying out loud what is already written. So it's not an aberration. It is a consistent message. The same can be said for the issue of immigration. It's part of that. Very extremist, again, disdainful of the Latino community, further isolating that group. And it continues to be a pattern that needs to be part of a dialogue in this debate for President of the United States. It's their platform, it's their leadership, Akin being one of them, that's setting the tone. So it's not an aberration.
Do you find it interesting, as somebody who's been involved in politics for a while, platforms are something, frankly, that never got very much attention. Now suddenly we're looking at the Republican platform as it relates to abortion. We're looking at these Arizona-style immigration laws that are part of the Republican platform. Do you actually see a scenario where come October and November, people are actually looking at the platforms of the parties and making decisions about how to vote? Could it become that big a deal?
Well, I think it will be, because that is the policy manual for the party. And the policy manual the Republicans are putting out, particularly on immigration, is harsh. It bends to the extremist branch of their party. It's disdainful, disrespectful, and disconnects itself completely from the Latino community. Of course, that part we're all going to look at very carefully, and we're going to let the community and the voters know what it says. I think as a manual of policy, it is going to be looked at, and it should be looked at, because that is the guide, ideological and philosophical, of the party.
Congressman Grijalva, again, we apologize for the technical problems. Thank you for joining us on the phone. And Perry and Jackie, we also want to run through some really interesting numbers from our NBC News Wall Street Journal poll. And let's put this in the context of, again, this was supposed to be a week for the Republicans to really put the positive spotlight on Mitt Romney. First, the horse race. The president leads Mitt Romney by 4 points. But here's one of the big takeaways. Mitt Romney has a couple of challenges going into the convention. One, he